Hello. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you some things that I work on. Some of my practice routines. I've got a lot of them. But anyway, I'm not going to get into a lot of detail about what I'm doing. But if you do have a question, just zip me a note. Anyway, in this case, what I'm doing is I'm using 3 sets of my 4 fingers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's one set. There's my set 2. There's set 3. Okay. I'm focusing on my fretting hand, so that's my right hand. That would be your left hand. This doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed. You might get ideas, trigger other ideas. It's just a concept. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm taking 2 adjacent strings. It doesn't matter what the 2 strings are. In this case, I'm going to use the 6th and the 5th string. Okay, so I'm using my first set of fingers, right? I'm going to zoom this in so you can see closer at what I'm doing here. Whoop, let's zoom out. Here we go. Let's just bring that in a bit. Come on. There. All right. So that's set, this set, and that's pretty much the exercise. Going up vertically up the neck. I'm in the 4th position because I like the 4th position. And I'm taking up to the 9th position. It doesn't matter, but that's what I do. Okay. Playing this slow is a little harder. It's funny how beginners have a tough time playing fast, where more of the experienced players have a tough time playing slow. Actually, playing slow requires much more control, so both tempos are good to practice. Anyway, that was going horizontally up the neck. Now I'm going to go vertically up the neck. Okay. I'm actually playing at that tempo to try to get through this because I do want this to be on the shorter side, the video that is. All right, now there's 2 things to keep in mind with these kinds of exercises that falls into the category of finger gymnastics. What are finger gymnastics? If you got a question about that, just zip me a note. Again, I'm just showing you what I'm doing and trying to keep things as less detailed because it requires time, and I want to keep this as a shorter video. So, okay. One thing is try to avoid just using compound rhythms, and what I mean by that is just quarter notes, 8th notes, 16th notes. I certainly come from the gym method of working out, meaning that there are sets and there are reps. And I generally will have a set of, the set might be, it'll be 3 reps of a particular set. You can come up with whatever, works out for you. I find that even if you set a timer to like a minute, that's also good too, or 3 minutes. Again, all this stuff, these are just concepts. You can take any idea that you have and use it. It all depends on what you're trying to do. Be creative. All right. Now, so what you want to do is in your reps, do a different rhythm. Some arbitrary choice. It doesn't really matter. coming back down, doing, the reps again. What happens is when you stick with just one rhythm, and particularly compound rhythms, your muscles will get bored over a good period of time. And by changing up the rhythm, you're making the muscles think a little bit and work a little differently. This is good for the hand. So now I'm going to do that thing vertically. Etc., etc. I choose not to use the method in which there's like a horizontal vertical movement where you're in one position, go up to so you're coming up, and then you're going down, coming up, going down. By staying stationary in a position, I'm able to really focus on what my fingers are doing instead of getting mixed up with the positions, all that. So anyway, that's what I do. I used to do it the other way. That's good, but I really, really want to focus. Okay, point number 2 is that you can use this idea. You can isolate the fingers, meaning that for most guitarists, the third and the fourth fingers are usually the problem fingers for most players. Well, you can just isolate those 2 fingers. Using the same concept from the exercise from before. Now I'm going to do it vertically. Now I'm going to use just a different rhythm. And now vertically. Now, if the other sets of fingers are giving you a problem, then work on those. And you also have the 1-2 finger and the 3-4. 1, 2, 1, 3, and 2 and 4. All right. And then finally the 1 and 4. Those are whole different exercises. Again, I'm focusing on the 2, that 2, and this 2. So anyway, maybe this is helpful for you. The point is, these are some of the things that I work on. So if you can use this and it triggers some ideas of your own, good. This is good. Other than that, that's pretty much what I'll do for today. And in a couple of days, maybe I'll come up with something else. I work on a lot of different things. I have to. So anyway, so feel free to, I have my PayPal thing there. If you want to tip the musician, feel free. Hey, I'll take $1. Or you can go to my Bandcamp thing. There's tons of music up there. Well, okay, there's a lot of music up there. Most of it is free. Or you can pay whatever you want. I'm not going to say you can't even give this stuff away these days. Nope, you didn't hear me say that. And take a look at my PayPal page. And depending on what I hear from you will gauge what I may try to do next. It's hard to know for sure. I pretty much react to what people do. So anyway, I'm signing out. And hopefully I'll hear from you and I'll make something else soon.